We are going to be reacting to Meg and Clay's breakup became a nasty gender war by Meezy. Let's get into it.
This channel, honestly, because I don't really care. Who you sleep with is who you sleep with, and who you stop sleeping with is who you stop sleeping with. But as I scroll down my TL, 24 hours after two strangers broke up, they became ammo for the new iteration of the Gender Wars Chronicles.
Where his vitals at?
Here's the thing, it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. The internet runs on gender wars. You know what I'm saying? The internet runs on hating the opposite gender, bro. It was bound to happen.
So we're reducing all of his vitals to 25. Ain't no muscle mass. Cartilage in your knees and ankles gone. Meniscus is gone. See, you gotta reduce the head durability because you was playing head games. You wanna play head games? You gonna win some prizes. Okay? This IQ is gone. Meg, don't worry, sis. I got you.
Klay is broke. Klay is the joke. Klay lost
This is genuinely fried me, bro.
the game. Klay has no fame. Klay has no hoes. Klay has no goals.
These people are obviously goofing off, bro. They can't be serious.
Too many thoughts and opinions on what Klay did or didn't do, all these allegations, that's not my bag. But the stuff that's coming out of it is the exact problem with the internet. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. Fear is that every bit of your relationship has to be everybody else's problem. And it's up for everybody else's discussion and conversation.
People are so parasocial. These celebrities' relationships, or even just influencer relationships, they view it as their own personal relationship. And if it goes downhill, they're gonna be like, oh my God, there's no hope for me because they broke up. And just shut up, bro. Like, what?
That means when you first get together, that means when you first are public together, that means when you make your TikTok dances and spend holiday breaks and all these things, and that includes the breakup. I think it's a strange concept and it shouldn't exist, but for whatever reason, Meg Thee Stallion decided that she was going to announce the breakup from her and Klay Thompson across the internet. And not just a simple, hey, we broke up type situation. She said, and I quote, cheating had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet holding you down through all your horrible moves.
I feel like she had every right to, like, I mean, she had a public relationship, so a public breakup, it makes sense, but people are so parasocial that they're taking this way too far. It's not that. It's deep for her because it's just her relationship. It's deep for them because it's their relationship, but for a random ass person, we don't know them. People acting like this, their mama that just got cheated on. Like, where was this energy when your mama was getting cheated on?
Swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. She is referencing the fact that she went ahead and did some sort of Thanksgiving dinner for Klay Thompson and the Thompson family, which, hey, brother, that's a bit ridiculous. I don't know how to frame that. But to me, it sounded like there was always questions about monogamy. And by questions, I do mean, hey, she wanted monogamy. He didn't want monogamy. There was some sort of convincing, but nonetheless, this shouldn't be here for me to dissect. This should all exist as some sort of private.
That's what I'm saying. This ain't got nothing to do with me. For whatever reasoning, whatever happened, what does this have to do with anybody, bro? That's not the family members. That's not them, and barely even the family members.
Information. But to double down on her efforts of blasting the relationships into the public, Meg Thee Stallion then went on to make a TMZ statement, which, Harvey, stop picking up the phone for these folks. She goes on to say, I've made the decision to end my relationship with Klay. Trust, fidelity, and respect are non-negotiable for me in a relationship. And when those values are compromised, there's no real path forward. I'm taking this time to prioritize myself and move ahead with peace and clarity. And this is where the rational takes start to step in. Stephen A. Smith, of all people, led the charge by saying, you know, why was this anybody's business? How come you just couldn't move on and not draw others into this conversation? Others that didn't participate in said relationship.
Reiterate the point that I keep making to everybody. It's none of our freaking business. We got there at the bottom of the screen. Megan claims Thompson cheated on her. Lexi Brown denies involvement. So now Lexi Brown, Seattle Storm, minding her business, she got to go and explain whether she is or is not involved in something like this. And we trying to get all in Klay Thompson business. He don't deserve this. He doesn't deserve this. The brother is a damn great basketball player who has blessed us with his greatness.
This in itself is parasocial. He's a great basketball player that has nobody cares. I don't care who he was. He could have been a random homeless man on the side of the road, bro. Who cares? Genuinely, who cares? Like, who cares? Nobody. Nobody.
This week marks the start of an important and exciting new season for me, and my focus is fully on that. Amen, sister.
Nobody.
Amen. And damn it.
Nobody cares, brother.
I'm just letting y'all know what's fair is fair and what's fair is square. I've had some of these similar sentiments about other streamers and content creators' relationships, and this is going to track with a lot of the things that I've said in the past. This did not have to be for public consumption, full stop. Now, granted, these are two big entities and two big stars, so I get that at some point, you know, people were potentially going to ask about the relationship while they were in it. People were going to talk about the breakup while they were not seen together, but the intimate and private details of the matter did not need to come to social media or the internet, etc., etc. Posting all of these things, the good and the bad, only feeds into the parasocial / celebrity work.
It does, but it's just like I feel like it should never been public in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But if it's already public, then a public breakup, it doesn't really matter, does it? Now, does it? Because people are going to be parasocial since the start of the public relationship anyways.
Epidemic that is going on today. And oftentimes I talk about the responsibility of said fans when it comes to these things, but we do have to move past the fans of these people and talk about the creator's responsibility in feeding into this nonsense. I keep putting quotes around fans because from what I know, in a lot of instances, these people don't necessarily support these people. The only time that they really go rah rah pom pom is when there's some sort of fiasco or debacle. And so now when you open up the floodgates to these conversations, people who just last week were saying that this was the new it couple, the new power couple on the scene, are putting in think pieces and takes that honestly don't make any sort of sense other than
the think pieces.
Delusion that has been created in their mind is now opened up and it can spew out nonsense.
We didn't know Klay Thompson before Meg Thee Stallion. We didn't know Stefan Diggs before Cardi B. And while these guys have more money than these girls have social and global influence. Meg Thee Stallion made Klay a global star, whether he wants to admit or not. These men like to use these women for come-ups and for social status because, like, don't ever get it twisted, girls. Social currency is still a currency. If you are well known in your circle and you are well respected, a guy can use that for social come-up because being with you makes him look good.
Such a stupid and idiotic take. I think it dismisses all of the work that Klay Thompson has done and the notoriety that he has in places like China. But fairs, I'll even give it to you and say that, you know, there is some sort of things to gain from dating.
I mean, there is, you know, he could have got more famous because of dating her and stuff like that, but like, nobody genuinely, why are we so worried about what celebrities got going on in their life and what they got going on when y'all are not even living the lives that y'all want to live? Why are we so worried about what celebrities got going on when the government is in the state that it's motherfucking in? We should be worried about motherfucking government talking about that. Why are we talking about these random ass celebrities who are the top 1% of the population? Like, please be so for real. You need to be worried about your neighbors. You need to be worried about them getting kicked out of the motherfucking country for no reason. You need to be worried about all this other stuff. But nah, y'all want to be worried about the top 1% of the population. Like, make it make sense. Not worried about nothing that's going to actually help society as a whole. Like,
the Stallion, I can't even refute that. Wouldn't he, if he values social currency, I don't know, break up with her instead of cheating on her? Because this would hurt the social currency that he's gained in this new audience that he's being presented to. Also, this doesn't take into consideration that, like, what is Klay Thompson, who's at the tail end of his NBA career, gonna do with this newfound female audience that he does have? Go into skincare? I don't know. None of this tracks. So now I'm seeing outrageous take after outrageous take, like Megan Thee Stallion got cheated on. Ladies, cheat today. 100 right now.
That is what I mean by parasocial, because it's just like, just because Megan Thee Stallion got cheated on, so you're gonna cheat on your boyfriend because Megan Thee Stallion got cheated on, as if your boyfriend is Klay Thompson. Like, you could actually have a good boyfriend and now you cheating just because some random ass lady that you don't even know got cheated on. Like, make that make sense.
For me, I can't understand why people are so obsessed with this celebrity relationship. Last night on my live stream, I had FD Signifier on to talk about this situation a little bit. And I will agree with some of the sentiments about this being one of the more prominent relationships for the Black community as a whole. Mood swings and treatment towards
the Black community. What?
During your basketball season, now you don't know if you can be monogamous. There's some detail in this, and I don't know, maybe I'm reading into it too much. Apparently, this reads to me as though there were question marks throughout the entire relationship about the
status of like,
are we open or closed?
I disagree. I think he was probably always open, and it just wasn't. I'm just keeping it real.
No,
he probably was. It was probably always not open on his end, and he was just trying to get that like rubber stamp by Meg.
And although that sounds a little oxymoronic, I get it. People do love to fan out for people. People do have this obsession with this lifestyle that they can't live, and they do like to see representations in the media of black love. But does
nobody cares, bro.
From the tweets that we are reading, as far as backlash for Klay Thompson or for fans that can't understand why this is such a big deal. One tweet reads, "Why are females so obsessed with Megan Thee Stallion? LOL. Oh, so the men who had to take the day off of work when Kobe..."
That is just, the men had to take the day off of work when Kobe Bryant died suddenly don't understand that you can have sympathy towards celebrity. You don't. That is just as parasocial. That is just as parasocial. You can be sad that someone passed away, but for you to take the day off of work for someone you don't know is parasocial. For you to feel like you have such a connection to this person that you don't know to the point where you have to take a day off of work, that is parasocial. And it's just as bad. It's literally just as bad. No one, I don't know who is making excuses for them, because that's parasocial. I didn't hear about, never heard about something like this till today.
Brian died, suddenly don't understand that you can't have sympathy towards a celebrity you don't know. I'm out. What are we doing? Are we comparing the death of Kobe Bryant to?
But even then, like, that's still parasocial, bro, guys. Like, be for
Meg
real.
Thee Stallion and her boyfriend Clayson,
and that is different because someone did die, but then it's just like that's still parasocial to the point where you can't even function no more. That is kind of parasocial.
From the Dallas Mavericks, I think that's an unnecessary, unwarranted, bad faith parallel that somebody is trying to draw here, and it just shows how crazed fans are or stans are in this situation when it comes to celebrities, their relationships, and this stupid breakup that should not be any of our business at all. But for whatever reason, this world has made it its business. I mean that figuratively and literally. Jalen Rose put out a tweet saying, "Being an adult reminder, folks way too invested / opinionated in Klay / Meg's relationship and literally don't actually know what happened."
Because you don't know them.
Remind him that, hey, don't tweet that before you pick up the phone and call your daughter, because she made 4 videos over the weekend about this entire situation.
Bitch, I just woke up from my nap. Did you see Megan's story? Oh my fucking God. If you can't be monogamous with all that woman, then what? Like, this is the greed they speak about in the Bible. Like,
this is so parasocial.
Like, oh, I don't think Klay Thompson gets it. It gets real parasocial around here about Megan Thee Stallion. I don't play about her. I will protect her with my life if need be. And you know what? Shout out to Megan, because normalize saying exactly why a man ain't shit in public, because we were all on here praising Klay Thompson, thinking they was so cute. He was such a mama's boy. He was so fucking nice. Brought her to Thanksgiving. Like, I am disgusted, and I've been trying to tell y'all about these fucking athletes. These niggas can't be trusted. He could have stayed loyal to Megan Thee Stallion. Like, please. Tired of the
The girls were up in arms about this, which was weird, and the guys were also celebrating this situation, which is also weird. But trust me, it gets weirder than this. Hello. Do you know anybody that suffers from CWS, celebrity worship syndrome? It's an obsessive and addictive disorder in which a person becomes overly involved with the details of a celebrity's personal and professional life. Psychologists have indicated that though many people obsess over film, television, sports, and pop stars, the only common factor between them is that they are all figures in the public eye. CWS, or celebrity worship syndrome, can only describe the type of person who would start, and I don't even know how to really phrase this, a mass cheating, cheat first campaign in response to Klay Thompson allegedly cheating on Megan Thee Stallion.
This shouldn't be the reason why you can't trust because of a celebrity relationship. This should be a reason that you like, oh, you can't trust no woman, you can't trust no man because of based off of celebrity relationship, bro.
She said every man should start off in jail and prove why they should be let out.
Now, I did say that I was going to call this 100,000% even. For what it's worth, Klay Thompson is a weirdo, and if he did do this cheating, then he is a cheater. But as far as we know, these are all allegations. Mind you, if you don't know Klay Thompson's history when it comes to dating, it does feature some notable names. Two of the more notable names will be Coco Jones and Laura Harrer. The reason why I bring that up is because there's been this notebook that's been floating around that he used to keep by his side, where he would detail his, let's just call them cheating endeavors. And yes, lifestyle on and off the court, particularly my sex life, the most savage sectors of my lifestyle. Promiscuousness, womanizing, misogynistic, self-centered, insecure addict, question mark. Is that what I am right now? Question mark. I hope not, but I keep writing about it. Maybe because these experiences are so euphoric and exciting. Women at my fingertips in so many cities nationwide. I do it on the regular. Yeah, that's ultra weird. Now, again, those are all allegations.
Yeah.
Weird nonetheless, but allegations. It is a little bit different from the real timeness of the things that we are seeing from the side of the hot girls or the stallions or whatever they're calling themselves now.
Let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comment section below. How do you feel about this? You think people are being parasocial? You think it's warranted? You think that these gender wars make sense? Like, what do you feel about this? I feel like all of this is just really parasocial and stupid, but let me know how you guys feel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I mean subscribe. I be watching y'all. And if you don't like the video, then thumbs it down. I could care less. Make sure you follow the socials that's in my description box. Especially make sure you follow the Twitch so that you can join me live and react to these with me. Okay, peace.